Hello everybody, this is Casey Henry and welcome once again to Minecraft for Old People. Just a reminder that this is not my usual channel content. It is not at all banjo related, but this is a series to help my mom learn how to play Minecraft so she can play it with my kids. And a special happy birthday to her because this is her birthday. So last video, we talked about placing blocks. So this video, we are going to talk about breaking blocks. So we're just going to press play in the Minecraft and go into your world. So just as a reminder, you always appear in your world in the same place that you left it. Your character doesn't move while you're not there. So when I signed off last time, I was placing all these oak wood planks. So we should appear right in front of our oak wood planks that we were placing. And I have no idea why it's taking so long. Okay, so here are the planks that we were placing. So I made just kind of a stack of 2 planks there. So just a reminder, to place a block, you touch where you want it to go if you're holding it in your hand. So to hold something in your hand, it has to be like highlighted on, this is called the hot bar or battle bar here on the bottom. If you touch an empty spot, you'll just see your empty hand right there, that little rectangle thing, that's your hand. And if you're holding something, you'll see the thing. You won't see your hand. So you can stick blocks to the side of things, like you can stick them to other walls even if there's nothing underneath them. And you can stack them on top of each other. So now if you have put a block somewhere where you don't want it, all you have to do is hold your finger on it for like half a second and you will see it break. It also makes a breaking sound. I don't have my sound turned up here on my thing because I always play without sound, but it does make it makes a little breaking sound. So we're just gonna break everything. Okay, so that is all the blocks. So there's a wolf looking at us. That's one of the naturally spawning animals in the world. It's called spawning when something appears in the world, gets born in the world, and all the animals and other stuff that move around, they are called mobs, M-O-B-S, which kind of evolved from mobile blocks. Like they're mobile, they move around on their own, so they're called mobs. Okay, so you can not only, in addition to being able to place blocks that break blocks that you have placed, you can also break the landscape. Break the grass. We are going to, we're standing right next to a tree right here. So when you can break the leaves. And you can break the wood of the trunk. It makes the same noise as when you broke your plank stick. Okay, so now we can break and place blocks. So let's look a little further at our inventory. So you're going to press these little 3 dots down here, and that brings up your inventory. So right now, the way the screen looks right now, you can see your hot bar along the bottom there. And then this little chest thing is green, which means you're looking at what's in your personal chest. That's like your backpack, which you can carry along with you at all times. These other tabs are the other items that are available. We're in creative mode, remember, so we have all items available to us. So for simplicity's sake, we're just going to stick with the magnifying glass there. It has a text box where you can search for stuff, but then if you scroll down, it just has every single variety of every single block that you're ever going to need. So just for practice, we're going to choose a different block. We're going to choose a red wool block, and you're going to just touch on it there and then touch down in your hotbar. and it transfers it down to your hotbar. Then X the corner. And then now we're going to practice. We're going to fill up this hole that we just made on the grass with red wool. So we're going to touch on that in the hotbar. And then touch. So now we filled up our hole. And then we can keep going. So now we've gotten too tall to build up anymore. We can't see the top surface. So I'm going to fly by double tapping this. So that makes me fly. And now I can keep building up. I think the height limit that you can build up is 256 blocks. I could be wrong, but it's somewhere in the 250s. So no chance really that you are going to run out of. Okay, that noise, that growly noise, was a wolf over here killing a chicken. No, it was a sheep. Wolves hunt sheep, just like in real life. In Minecraft, they hunt sheep, and the dead sheep has dropped wool and raw mutton. So when you see something floating like that, to pick it up, all you have to do is walk into it. And you can see it appears right there in your hotbar. Wolves will attack sheep. They won't attack you unless you hit them. So if you just leave wolves alone, then you're fine. Okay, so that is basically our lesson today. How, as you might have noticed, I was breaking the grass because the really tall grass annoys me. Makes it hard to see if you're walking around. So that's our lesson for today. Breaking blocks and grabbing a different block from your inventory, flying, and then keep on building your little tower while you are flying. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention was if you get stuck in a world, like, if you get in some cave, if you fall in a hole and you don't know how to get out, just make a new world. Just abandon this world. There's nothing special about the world. At this point, you probably haven't put any large time and effort into like building something really big and fancy in your world. So just make a new world. If you get stuck, then later, if you learn enough to learn how to rescue yourself out of your world, then you can go and rescue yourself. But in my early days of playing, we had to abandon at least 2 worlds because I didn't know how to get my character out of where my character was. So it is not a big deal to make a new world at all. So if you get stuck, just make a new world. So a reminder, we're going to save and quit since we're done by pressing the little pause button here and choosing save and quit at the bottom. Have fun!